What's up everyone, this is Ryan with Danger's Edge. I'm at my local jump trail and behind me is the big jump. They call this FAFO. Stands for fuck around, find out. As you can see, this thing is huge. I think it's about 50 feet. And I thought it was a good spot here to hang out and kind of just talk about motivation. Because I find motivation to be very interesting. I think I touched upon this before, but essentially, like, how do people get motivated to jump this, you know? Like, the risk is huge. I've seen so many people crash here on video, not really in person. I have seen people jump it in person and they make it look so easy.
I can do this all day.
But you know, a lot of things in life can be like that, where they're really easy once you do it, but just looking at it beforehand is really difficult. All the other jumps here, I do them every time, and that's because I know how to do them. I know what it feels like. But you go to a big jump like this guy, it's like you don't even know what you're gonna feel. And I think there's a lot you can learn from that about life in general. You know, I think it's scary to try new things, especially like something like this where you don't know how the lip's gonna shoot you. You don't know if you're going fast enough, but it's well built. And I think with mountain bike jumps and with life, you just have to send it. You have to give it a shot, you know? Am I gonna jump this right now? No.
Come on, man.
I'm alone, so that's probably a bad idea. But, you know, I got a feel for it. Like, the canyon gap's a little smaller, but this has a bigger lip, a way longer landing, as you can see over here. And the run up is beautiful way over there, so. It's like I want to do it. I've been thinking about it a lot, but I've been hearing a lot of crash stories, and my big thing is I want to go fast enough, and I think I would. Like, when I jump down that part down there, I feel like I'm going fast enough, but God, it's just like that moment where you decide you're gonna do it and you don't take this path here and you commit to something like that, you really find out who you are, I guess, you know?
Nice.
But motivation is interesting. I'm always motivated to come out here. I do it because I want to get new jumps and keep my old jumps, get a workout. I mean, mountain biking really hits all the bases, you know? You get a workout on the climb. The descents are like as fun as it gets. You get to get better and you learn new techniques. And it's really fun. You know, with Danger's Edge, that's kind of the whole point of it, is me and Josh just want to document our lives, what we like to do, but also when you film stuff, you try and get your best, and then you try and beat your best, and you kind of grow through the documentation of whatever you're doing.
My life is good.
And so that's why
Really
I'm always
good.
out here just filming whatever. Sometimes I get a crash, sometimes I get a new jump. But I think there's only like 3 or 4 jumps I haven't done yet. Of course, this one being the big one. But there's like 2 after this I've looked at, but you have to hit this first to get speed for at least the next one. But then I've seen people hit the one after that without the jump. But yeah, I mean, just motivation. What do I know about motivation? Scootering has taught me a lot about it, you know? Just, you really gotta find like what you want. And I think if you want anything bad enough, you'll focus enough. I think with like scootering and biking, it's like I get hurt. Well, I get hurt in a lot of ways, but one of the ways is because I'm trying something I don't really want. Or, yeah, it's weird, like, it's like a clash of motivation to do something mixed with the fear of falling. And it's really like they butt heads, and hopefully they settle that dispute before you're trying it. But sometimes you panic in the air when you realize, like, I'm committing to something that's wrong, like you're going for a 360 and you're spinning too slow. You know, it's a lot easier to bail on the scooter. On the bike, I mean, I don't do any tricks right now, I just jump it. But it's a blast, you know? So, I'm motivated right now a lot to bike. I'm motivated to throw knives and edit and just create, you know? I'd like to have a big portfolio of achievements on Danger's Edge. And I think it's going good so far, you know? I'm not like too worried about,
Yeah, baby, yeah.
you know, not reaching certain goals I have. I think everything will come in time. One of my goals is, of course, this. And honestly, it's gonna be first try. I know it is, because I always go faster than I need to for jumps. I'm always overshooting strategically on purpose for the first one, because this has a lot of landing space. So you can overshoot. I mean, this landing is probably like 15 feet long. And, you know, if you go deep, I mean, look how far that is. It's crazy, but it's weird when you're on the bike, it doesn't feel that big. This is probably barely over a second of airtime. And it's like nowadays with all the modern amenities, such as watching other people hit it on people's Instagram. Like, I know that people don't usually pedal when they're going into the jump. I know they land usually in the middle-ish. It's like you can know all this stuff, but then when you're the one who's got to do it, it's like a different game. But also a thing about motivation I think is interesting that applies here is following the person in front of you. And I think that's really a fast way in any way of life, you know, anything, career, art, whatever, is kind of copy the thing that people are pro at, that you want to be pro at, you know? I think people think they have to take an alternative route, maybe in like commercial sense of selling things, but when it comes down to just learning fundamentals, you should really just see what everyone else is doing that's working and, you know, do it. You don't have to be like abrasive to what works to stand out, but sometimes that also helps you find a new path. It's all random, but there are benefits to everything and there's minuses to everything. So I guess in short, you know, motivation is interesting. Follow what people do that you like, and, you know, set goals that you actually care about. Find out why you care about things and all that. And I'm gonna keep doing the same. It's been Ryan with Danger's Edge. I'll catch you guys later.